But you once said that you were outside of the music business, so now you're able to stand here and say, "I told you so." Fuck yourself. So how's that feeling to be able to stand here and do that now so far?
It's really nice. It's really nice to have been able to genuinely have proved myself. I feel like, I've been doing this for a really long time, and I feel like I've definitely earned my place here, and that's really nice. So it's kind of like I'm very satisfied. Yeah.
Cool. When was that? When did you have that realization that I'm not an outsider anymore?
Well, I still feel like an outsider, definitely. I still feel like an outsider in the pop world. But that doesn't bother me. It's never been about being an outsider or not being an outsider. It's just been about people who've always doubted my validity as an artist, or questioned whether I'm real or fake or whatever. That's the kind of stuff that annoys me. And it's nice to be able to stand here now with 3 global top 10s and be ha.
Right. Why do you think you're still an outsider of pop? Because obviously, like you said, 3 global top 10s are that proves something, should prove something to all these people.
I mean, I don't feel the need to fit in. It's that doesn't. I don't mind being. I quite like being outside. I think I have a different take on pop music and the attitude of a pop star and whatever. And I kind of like that position. I wouldn't change it.
What's different on your take in comparison to others?
I don't feel the need to be optimistic all the time and happy and smiling and
the bubblegum pop thing.
I mean, I like that. Don't get me wrong. And sometimes I am like that because I genuinely feel like that, and I find it fascinating. But I don't personally feel the need to be happy every second, and that's probably why I'm not as successful as I could be. I don't know, because I don't lie and say I like everything and do what everybody tells me to do all the time. But I think I would rather live my life
You're truthful to yourself in that point, where you're standing right now.
Yeah, I'm not very good at playing the game. I think that's the problem.
I think that's totally all right at that point. Where do you obviously that's a good thing, but like you said, there's a lot of people who still do that. Where are your points where you clash and it pisses you off or something?
I mean, it never pisses me off, because it's no, it's cool. Because everybody's different, and that's cool. I'm just not gonna stand there and be oh, I really think this is really good if it's not, and I'm not gonna wear a certain outfit because it's going to appeal to more people, if I don't like the outfit. It's just things like that. But that's a personal decision. I don't hate on people who don't think like that, because it's it depends what you want in life. I guess I'm just very stubborn, basically. It's the kind of bottom line.
Okay, cool. But where do you draw lines? What are things you do an outfit? What do you wear? What don't you wear? Or who do you collaborate with, or who do you don't? Or where do you make promo for something? Where are your lines?
In terms of who I collaborate with, it's just got to be somebody who I really like as an artist. If I'm not a fan, or if I'm not into the music that they've done before, or I don't know them, then it's probably a no. But if I get to know someone and I think wow, it really just depends on the connection with the person. If it's oh, we could make something great together, and I love this song that you did, and it's going to be really fun, then awesome, then we'll do it. In terms of what I wear, it's again just really dependent on how I feel, and what I'm trying to say. And if I'm being tongue-in-cheek, I would never wear a bikini in a video in a serious way, but I would do it in a very tongue-in-cheek, David LaChapelle, Pamela Anderson kind of way, because I think that's cool. But it really just depends on the decisions I make. Really are dependent on all of the situations that I'm in.
Okay. Bikini is a good stichwort. I don't know what the English word is at that point. But there was a picture taken of Leonardo DiCaprio with a lot of bikini girls going on, and he was a legend for that. He was celebrating New Year or something like that. And then, in the other hand, there was a picture of Taylor Swift on the same magazine thing, with the taxation that she's got too many men. So that double standard is going down. Do you think that is actually true, or?
Do I think that there's a double standard? Yeah. I mean, like, if like a guy's seen with like loads of girls, it's like, yeah, you're killing it, bro, or whatever. Whereas if a girl's seen with like loads of guys, it's like, oh my god, she's such a slut and she's got so many boyfriends. But I think that that's something that like women in the music industry are very aware of and find like hilarious, you know, and find like funny because it's so ridiculous and so stupid, you know, that there is that double standard. And I think that a lot of women in the music industry, like Taylor included, Beyonce, Lorde, myself, basically a lot of people like speak about that double standard now, and I think that's really good. That's the case.
Why? Because I think I'm very celebrating that whole thing. So why do you think that is happening right now? That people are finally speaking out about like the way women are treated in the music industry, and also just like in general.
I think it's because people have like gradually, like people with public profiles have like gradually began to talk about it more, and I think it's just like artists realizing that it's okay to talk about it, and I also think there's this like new unity between women in pop music that's been really happening over the past few years, and I think that kind of just encourages more and more conversations about feminism, which I think is really great.
Have you ever like had a moment where you, like in the music industry, where you were thought like, I'm treated this way because I'm a woman? Did you ever have those moments?
Yeah, like when people like ask, like when people are like surprised that I've like written my own song.
Why do you think that is?
No, I genuinely don't know, because like I just don't know. I don't have an answer.
That is beyond my thing. Why should a woman be treated differently because she's written a song? I mean, we're able to do that. We're able to write and express ourselves. That's something I really didn't get.
Yeah, no, I mean, I don't have an answer for you. It's really weird.
How do you react to that point when people like question you?
I just get really annoyed. I'm just like, whatever. But you know, like also when like I collaborate with people a lot, men and women, behind the scenes, like in front of the cameras, whatever. Yeah. But I think when a female musician collaborates with a male, whether that be like a producer or a songwriter, there always seems to be this like doubt, like, oh, did they really collaborate, or are they just like saying they did and they didn't really do anything? Whereas like you have like bands and male artists who collaborate with people, and there's never even questioned. It's like, oh, it was a collaboration, or oh, that's totally credible and fine. And I don't know why.
I seriously don't get that. Maybe I'm just really naive, but it would never come to my mind that you would have to doubt somebody because that person is a woman.
Yeah, no, me neither. It's weird. I don't have an answer. It's just really weird.